Yeah. Greenlight Weekend Podcast,
Wednesday,
number 68?
69.
69.
It's the lucky number 69. Holy shit. How do we
Sweet.
not have a fucking guess for this? It's okay. We didn't need one.
No, we 69'd each other.
We really did. You can see the pictures on Google Images. You got to turn off your age filter.
Yeah. Just me and Brian again this week.
It was awesome.
It was good shit.
We
drank some whiskey.
We had some Buffalo Trace whiskey. This episode is brought to you by getting drunk on Buffalo Trace whiskey. If you know anybody that works with them, tell them to please give us money, and we will drink Buffalo Trace whiskey every week.
Definitely. That's a good idea.
Or anybody that knows anybody that would sponsor us. Go ahead and shout out.
I'm going to call them.
Hit us up. Yeah.
Until they get annoyed and call me back.
I don't even know what we talked about, do you? What should we call this? Rhinestone Cowboy?
Right,
No.
I like that.
I feel like it could... I feel like we could have... If we were going to call one Rhinestone Cowboy, I feel like we could do it better. I feel like it's a good name for an episode. I feel like we used Butthole Country way too soon.
We call it My Buffalo.
My Buffalo. I feel like we used Butthole Country way too soon.
Yeah. Well, we could always reuse it. It could be a segment. Anyway...
That's fair.
You fuckers will enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. Should we shout out other people or ourselves first?
Who gives a shit?
Okay, I'll do other people, you do us?
Sure.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Check out Comedy Showcase Durango on Facebook, comedyshowcasedurango.com. What else do we got?
The Whiskey Reel. The
Whiskey Reel podcast. It's a good podcast. Sean Moe is a good friend. We're gonna have him on soon, I promise. And his other hosts. There's 3 of them. They're great. I like them a lot. As far as the podcast listener,
we could probably have them all on at the same time. They're all big
they could
fellas.
bring their microphone.
Yeah.
Boom, roasted.
Boom, roasted.
What the fuck is up, Sean Moe? I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. You should come on the podcast. I love you. I saw him the other day. He's I love him. Also check out Animus Marketing, local Durango company. If you have any marketing needs, shout out to them. I like Scott Brewing. I'm just gonna shout them out because hopefully they give me money. I give them so much money.
We drink there a lot.
I give them so much, dude. I'm
and
there
eat
like
their food
4 days a week minimum.
Yeah, Brian likes that place.
Not this month, or not this last week, rather. Since Thursday,
He sat at home.
I haven't eaten out.
Drank a bottle of whiskey. You'll hear about it in the podcast.
I'm a drunk and I'm a piece of shit.
No.
I'm just kidding. Did we shout out?
He's
at
fine.
Hip Hop Trip on SoundCloud, Ethan Esparza. He's our boy. And this specific song might be at the Chava People with Ethan Esparza on SoundCloud. I don't know. We'll put it in the description. In the fucking description.
In the fucking description,
All
we
right.
drank half a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, you want to tell them where to find us, Phil?
You can find us at GLW_podcast on Instagram.
Yeah.
Greenlight Weekend on YouTube. And greenlightweekend@gmail.com for all your email needs.
Yes.
Greenlight Weekend on Facebook.
Yes.
We don't do a lot of Facebook.
I'm a piece.
We need to do more social media marketing.
Yeah.
Maybe when we make a bunch of money, we can hire Animus Marketing to market for us.
Yeah, what the fuck, Sean Moe? I'm just kidding. He has nothing to do with this. He's a great American.
Just feel like talking shit.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Let me tell you something real quick.
We enjoy you.
Flipping through the pages of a notebook, dope books, old school shit, get your dome shook, no luck. For you, can you feel what I'm saying? Rhyme slanging, beat banging from the pavement to the backwoods. Put your hands down if you're trying to act good. I don't care about your steez or how you be swagging. Punks moving backwards, I'm sitting back laughing. Like, what happened to the real? I be with that hip hop plus a hot meal, saying this is why you ain't, this is why you ain't, this is why you never will be great. Man, come on, for goodness sake, never have to brag or boast. My verses do the walking and you talking like a joke. Tatted on your throat, well I think your ink's whack. I'm shitting on you bitches,
Yeah, actually, you shouldn't talk about little people like that.
I was gonna do the same thing to you.
I stole that from the
Two bears, one cave.
Yeah.
It's like, would you stop saying the N-word?
Yeah. Just wanted to see your reaction.
I was already planning on doing it to you, so then I forgot. But when you said that, yeah, it clicked.
That's funny.
Very, very funny. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Green Light Weekend podcast.
I was waiting for somebody to reply. Never happens.
They never reply.
Sometimes.
The girls I DM reply, though, so it's all good.
Cheers to that. To direct message.
To the DMs, sliding on in them DMs.
The
It's a
dick
beautiful
movement.
thing. The dick movement. Yes. That's what it's essentially what it is. It's a dick moving into
We're bringing flaccid back.
inbox.
I don't know.
Or if you're talking, if you're DMing with me, you're going to get a dick pic. So, yeah, it is the dick movement.
Hey,
The
I
dick-
like your pic. It's cute. Just immediately a dick pic. You like that one? There's creepy dudes out there like that.
Yeah, I've never sent a dick pic.
This guy.
I have sent a dick pic, but it was to my ex-girlfriend when she was gone for like 2 weeks.
Was she your ex-girlfriend currently?
No, she was my girlfriend at the
Okay.
time. Yeah. Of like years.
Just like-
yeah.
haven't talked to her in 2 years.
No, I don't do
She's
that.
like, hey, how you doing? It's just a dick pic.
No, I haven't even sent my current lady a
Great.
dick pic. And
Really?
no, I'm not a dick pic guy.
It's a process for sure.
It's not that photogenic, and I just don't have the patience.
Mine has a big smile.
Really?
That's why I wanted to do that over the backdrop of the Grand Canyon.
Right. I gotta find somebody to make me a bunch of cute little outfits for my dick.
Just a cape.
Like an Aladdin vest.
Cowboy hat's perfect.
Or what's the monkey? Yeah, cowboy hat's not bad. I like the tiny
I tell you what.
tiny Santa hat as well. Put some.
Yeah. One of the, like a beaver trapping hat.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be a good one.
These seems like hard to make such a
Whatever.
tiny beaver trap hat.
You need a tiny beaver.
I need something like those finger condom size, you know. Oh, I brought a pipe.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. I just have weed in this bowl.
Nice. Yeah, I don't really.
I'm too lazy to clean pipes lately, so I just buy $2 pipes until they clog up and throw them away.
Nice. This one was a gift, and it probably soon will clog up,
Mhm.
and then it's gonna go on the shelf with the rest of them.
It's so annoying.
You know, the one that Zach
That's-
gave me finally clogged up. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to clean it.
Right in the middle, they're so perfect. And then it gets to that point where it's too clogged.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
But then
it
a
stops
super
shitting
clean
on you.
pipe just shits on you the whole time.
Yeah, I know, and I don't like doing things like that where it requires like a lot of running water at my
Mhm.
house because it's sulfur water, and
Uh-huh.
it seems just kind of gross.
Yeah, it's stinky.
Yeah, like people that buy drinking water, I bet they still cook with their tap water, you know, for the most part, but I can't, you know. So if I'm making noodles, guess who has to go get water? It sucks.
Yeah, when anytime our well pump stops working or goes out for any reason, it's like, oh fuck, running water is so awesome.
Oh
You totally forget how nice running water is.
totally.
Take your shit and you accidentally break through the toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, ooh, water. No, there's no water.
Yeah, that was living
You're
in
down
a camper.
down to your last gallon.
And I had camper toilet paper, so there was a lot of that.
Luckily, we could just run down to Walmart and get more water. But if you're in like a survival
If
situation,
you got shit on your hand.
yeah, if you're
Clean
zombie
it off with a
zombie
dog water bowl.
apocalypse survival situation is like conserve water or wipe my hand on a leaf.
Guess who's not getting laid?
Yeah,
A shit hand is it's a tough one to sell.
I'd probably rub it in the dirt
Yeah,
and like sandpaper it off.
I do that a lot with oil and stuff.
Stuff like with shit.
I almost had to shit in the woods the other day. It was an emergency. And, you know, I was like 12 miles from the office. It's a good 20 minutes. You know, and luckily it passed. Like, I already had my spot picked out. I was hauling ass down this dirt road, going to take a shit. And luckily it passed, and I made it to the house.
That's always good.
Yeah.
I haven't had an emergency situation like that in a while, but I did shart thinking it was a fart. It felt like a fart when I was hiking. We were like
Ooh.
3 or
Grand Canyon?
no, this was training for the Grand Canyon,
yeah.
going over Animas Mountain.
Okay.
And so it's a 7-mile loop, the whole loop, and I did it about 4.5 miles in.
The old Shart Trail.
And then
Shart Truce.
it was kind of acidic, I believe, and it sat in my ass cheeks, and then immediately you get a rash if you don't wipe your butt
Right.
after you shart. So I was walking with Coel, or hiking with Coel. It's fancy walking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I farted, and then I didn't tell her for a while because I thought it'd be all right. I'll just clean up afterwards. But then I started getting that rash, like, immediately. And it just rubs your ass cheek raw because there's just, like, shit in your cheeks.
If I had to tell somebody I sharted, I think Coel would be high on that list.
Yeah,
of
but
people.
eventually I was like, I shit my pants. She's like, what? It's like, yeah, I thought it was a fart, but it wasn't. Like, I gotta go clean up. And I had to use some of my water.
Oh, no
in
creek,
that situation. No creek.
Oh, up on Animas Mountain. Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I tell a joke where I had to clean my ass in a creek between here and Aspen.
Mm.
It's a silly joke.
It reminds me of Dumb and Dumber when Harry's cleaning his ass in the sink. He's like splashing water up. No, that's not. I think it's Me, Myself, and Irene when he gets fucked in the ass while he's Hank.
Oh, yeah.
Gets fucked in the ass with a giant dildo.
Mm-hmm. It's like, that was for you.
Just splashing water up on his ass.
Yeah. Sounds terrible.
If you're bipolar or you're schizophrenic, what is it?
Multi-personality disorder?
Yeah, multi-personality.
The other personality likes it in the ass with giant dildos.
He's just crazy.
It's unfortunate.
He's like, gets him a new chin. Just a giant ass chin.
Have you seen those memes where it's like Siamese twin or connected twins? What's that called? They have like 2 heads or something.
Yeah.
One of them likes this.
Conjoined twins.
Conjoined twins.
Siamese connected twins.
One of them likes to suck dick, the other one doesn't, or something. Or maybe it was a Tom Segura joke.
Sounds like a good
It's like,
bit.
you're on ball patrol. Or you're on ball duty.
Yeah, that would be weird. Would you fuck some conjoined twins? They're super hot.
Probably.
Yeah.
Super hot.
One was super annoying though.
Yeah, it's always that way though. You know,
It's
it's
like-
gonna be that way no matter what.
She doesn't like to be on top. That would be
Okay.
weird.
We're not talking about
They
building a
would both have to
relationship
be on
here.
their
We're
knees.
just
Depends on how they're conjoined.
right.
Legs, hips, possibilities.
4 boobs.
I think I've figured out my new genre of porn.
Okay. Seems like you're gonna have to dive deeper.
It's got to be POV Siamese twin porn. I don't know if Siamese twin, conjoined twin.
Conjoined twins. Okay.
Yeah. I bet we found pterodactyl porn.
That we did. Thank you, Sean Moe.
Possibilities are endless. We need to get him in here.
We do need to get him in here. Life's been crazy for us
Yeah.
as far as like timing and stuff goes. So I haven't tried to make a guest because we didn't really know when we were going to do it. And that's the thing about guests. A lot of people are busy.
I keep having to postpone family. And yesterday I really needed to make some money.
Yeah, and last week you went to the Grand Canyon. Like, I had a funeral. Shit gets weird. So it just seems best not to book guests unless we know we can be among the best. I don't know.
Right.
That's
Might if we booked a guest, I could have made time.
right, but that would
But-
suck if your mom was here. Like, she lives a long ways away. We'd probably cancel.
Yeah. It's cool that she's here for a couple weeks. So that's nice. She still has doctors here that she goes to.
Really?
So she'll make 2-week trips, hang out with everybody.
Nice.
But everybody wants to fucking see her. And she goes and buys things for everybody. My cousin, like, immediately was, like, asking for... I don't know if she asked, but she kind of asked. But for school clothes for her kids. And yeah, I don't know.
That's why I want to do well in life. So I don't have to worry about asking people for school clothes.
That's why I worked yesterday and kept going, just because I was on a roll and was selling shit on eBay. So.
Yeah, it was fine with me. I was either taking care of the shit I did yesterday, today, or yesterday. So I just did it yesterday.
And I had spent 3.5 hours tied up plants because of the fucking wind.
Yeah, that's real. Is that your phone?
Mm-mm. Well, maybe one of them. One of the screens, multiple screens that I have.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that one over there. It used to work as a fucking Wi-Fi adapter for this computer, and then it just stopped working. So now I have to buy one of those.
Damn it.
And Walmart doesn't carry them because nobody needs a fucking Wi-Fi adapter anymore.
Right.
Because most computers and laptops are built with them inside of them already.
Right. How about I bought a TV, what was it, 2 months ago, and it just stopped connecting to the internet.
Really?
But that's what you get when you pay $135 for a TV. But that's why I bought it. I was like, that seems like about the right price for a TV I could buy right now.
Yeah.
Just because having
It might
girls
still
try to
be
see
in
the laptop.
under warranty,
I
manufacturer
just threw
warranty.
the goddamn box away
Mm.
like 2 days ago.
Give your receipt.
Maybe.
You might be able to call them and see. Because it's only been like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Usually manufacturer has at least a year, 6 months.
Yeah, it just fucking stopped last night.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That pisses me off so much when technology doesn't fucking work.
Well, it was like 2
White
months
people
old.
problems.
And that's all it does, you know, is do Netflix and shit. That's all
Yeah.
I bought it for. And it will no longer connect to the internet. And I was like checking my credit card statement, like, when's the last time I paid the internet bill? Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So all your other gadgets connect, just that one.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, does it give you an error code at all? It just doesn't connect.
I don't know exactly.
Mm.
But my dad said the same shit happened to his. Every time you turn it on, it just doesn't connect. It's the same brand.
Hmm.
It's a shitty brand.
Yeah, you definitely get what you pay for.
Yeah, but I was hoping for like 6 months,
Right,
a
a
year.
year.
Yeah. Before I have to buy something else to make it connect to the goddamn internet.
Yeah, that Hisense TV we had it looked really nice. It was beautiful, but it died pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think we had it maybe 2 years.
Yeah, I've had the Sony in my living room that was the TV we bought when we lived in this room,
Mhm.
you know? Then I had another one, but
Yeah,
that
usually the
lost that in
name brand
divorce.
stuff definitely lasts a little longer, but it's more expensive.
Yeah, I just wasn't trying to spend $300,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know, Phil. I had some stuff I wanted to talk about. I can't remember.
Well, what are you thinking about, buddy? How's your week been?
My week has been
tell
okay.
the people.
Tell the people you guys want to know about
hanging
my week?
left, right.
Left usually
Mm.
with a bend.
Mm.
There's definitely a bend about 3/4 of the way
What
down.
Gordy used to always tell me, 11 inches with a bend in the middle.
Mine is not 11 inches. And the bend's about 3/4 of the way down. Or up, depending on if I'm erect or not.
That's confusing.
It's closer to the tip.
Mm.
But
Just a sharp little curve.
no, it's a very gentle curve.
It's like a fish hook.
It's like a nice nose. It's just a gentle curve.
Hmm.
I feel like
So it
that's-
goes this way.
No, it goes that.
It bends to the left. It goes up.
goes up.
Ah, like a skateboard ramp.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. So when it's hanging, it's just like,
Hmm.
which is cool because I can pee without touching it, like in the woods. And it just kind of pokes its little head out of my zipper. Its tiny little head.
I'm always hard, so
Right.
I don't have to touch it either.
I made
But it's always painful
I made what?
when I have to pee
Painful?
because it's hard.
Your dick's hard. Yeah, I don't like peeing hard.
It's tough.
Especially, it's really hard to pee right after you come.
When you're getting a blowjob and you're really holding it back because you don't want to pee in your mouth,
That sucks.
you really have to pee and you have to fart at the same time. The trifecta.
That's the thing about blowjobs. Once they start happening, you do not want to do anything to fuck that up.
Uh-uh. Yeah, they're rare.
Even a rough hand job, I feel the same way about. Just like, I'll clench my teeth, I'll fucking bite on a stick, but I'm not gonna stop it unless she's really, really hurting me, you know?
Smacking it.
Yeah. I might have to stop that. But yeah, rough hand jobs.
I don't like
Still
pain.
okay.
Yeah.
No, me neither. I don't think she was trying to.
Just didn't know.
Yeah, she was like, they like tight vaginas, right? It's like, ah! I didn't scream. I bit down hard. Pretty sure I chipped a tooth. It got weird. I came, though.
Really holding on to that shake weight, huh?
Yeah, clearly. Clearly.
Yeah, weird faces and weird eye contact. That's always kind of a turn off.
I'm not big on a lot of eye contact.
It's like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Don't do that with your lip.
No, not every. I mean, yeah. I'm not a fan of blowjob face in general. You know,
I love it if it's sexy. I want to see it happen.
I feel like it's one of those things where you got it or you don't. You know.
Yeah. It's like you look like a gopher right now.
See, and I would say that after.
Yeah, I think about these things. I would never say it.
Yeah, because I want to come.
Mm-hmm.
And after getting a blowjob, jerking off is not great. You know, like you just get cut off in the middle.
I was thinking about that scene from Hall Pass, where he takes that chick home, or takes her to a hotel.
The fake
and she's gotta take a shit.
Oh.
Or she's like, I don't know, something's really bad with my stomach. It hurts really, really bad. She sneezes. She's like, I actually feel pretty good now. It's bad.
Yeah,
anything like that happened to you?
No.
In your single adventure?
No.
Nope.
No.
What was the worst?
The worst?
Worst, was this like, this is just rough? None of them? They were all pretty good?
Yeah. I mean, other than just like you can tell when a girl's insecure and things like that, like other than those things and I was definitely at a stage in my year, I guess, where I was like pretty okay with myself and, you know,
pulling your dick out right away.
No, never once. I make sure it's definitely, they're usually naked before I am. You know?
Is that your thing?
No, but I'm just a giver.
I'm not taking one piece of clothing off yet.
No, the shirt comes off.
Just really
quick.
good at strip poker. Sorry, I'm fucking high.
Just don't even try to beg. Just take off all their clothes. You lose. Ah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's probably you probably get in trouble for saying
I bet that would go around
this time.
Especially in my little circle of Durango.
Yeah, Brian's a fucking weirdo. He's gonna take you home and he's gonna play strip poker and he's gonna win, and then he's just gonna laugh at you, and then throw you your clothes. We didn't even bang. It's just so weird. And then we ate fries and watched comedy.
It's fucking weird.
We watched some weird German comedy.
Yeah.
Just have to read the subtitles.
I find a lot of girls don't like comedy as much as I do. They're just like, I see a new title or a new special. I'm just like, oh. I kind of look at them. Sometimes they're like, turn it on. And sometimes they're like, again? I have to watch comedy again.
But I enjoys it.
Mama. So I watch comedy during the day now.
Oh.
I just watched Dave Chappelle yesterday. It was good. Ooh, I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was good.
Did you go see it?
It was
in the
good,
theater,
man.
Yeah. Nice. I think we're gonna go watch it with my mom.
Nice.
Friday.
It was good.
Nice. I heard it was really good.
It was good, man.
You just told me, so yeah.
I liked it a lot. Brad Pitt's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. And Leo.
Oh, dude. I had a boner the whole time. Because Margot Robbie's in it.
Your girl's like trying to hold your hand. You're like, no. Leo.
Yeah, definitely don't hold hands with Leos on screen.
This hand's for Brad Pitt and Leo.
Brad Pitt, Leo.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
Brad Pitt was definitely... Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Well,
But it
good.
was really good. And the ending was really good. That's all I have to say about that. I just don't want to
Well,
fuck
it's
up.
like a well-known story, so you kind of know how it ends. But yeah, there's got to
Tarantino's
be some
involved.
sort of Tarantino twist to it.
I like it. I
That's
liked
awesome.
it. It made me happy. It just builds to this cringe moment.
So it's like around the Charlie Manson murders, right?
Yeah, Sharon Tate.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep.
And like Brad Pitt and Leo are like this side story that's awesome. And there's a lot of like old school westerny type shit, but it's all Leo, so it's pretty dope. I liked it. Yeah. That's all. I was really proud of the boys over at the Whiskey Reel for not spoiling that movie for me, because they saw it like opening night, and the
Bet.
podcast dropped Monday, and they just started talking, and I was like, oh, please don't fuck this up for me. Dude. Please don't fuck. But they did really well. They didn't fuck up Spider-Man for me either, but everybody gets it, you know?
Yeah.
I was aware of Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal. Spider-Man rarely loses, you know? Like,
I don't know anything about the new Spider-Man. I really
awesome.
fell out of the superhero movie.
I love
genre.
Spider-Man, man. I don't know why.
I just they pumped out too many of them, and I had a hard time keeping up.
Right.
I haven't watched any of the Avengers and
Really? I had only watched one.
bits and pieces on TV.
Yeah, I had only watched one, the first one, and then I watched Infinity War, and then I went back and watched other ones before the new one came out. Just if you listen to the Whiskey Reel, like that was all they talked about for like 2 months at least, and I loved it. But like the term nerd, is very appropriate. Just they know so much about certain things. Like even booze, like we're drinking Buffalo Trace whiskey, and if it was on their podcast, it'd be like, there's hints of like elegance, you know.
Hints of elegance.
Maybe not elegance.
There's let's see what I got here. Smells like sock water. That's how you know it's good.
Socks smell like.
Well, I soaked them in water, so they smell great.
I soak my socks in whiskey so I can get drunk as my feet start sweating.
It tastes like whiskey. Yeah, I can't really.
That
It tastes like good whiskey.
when I went and bought it, I was like, yeah. If Sean was looking at this bottle, he'd be like, oh yeah, there's like
You think
some
if you
vanilla or
what is it, a bourbon?
yeah.
If you put some sort of cheap Kentucky bourbon in there,
I think
they could tell.
I think I could tell drinking it straight.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to see. I'll
Okay.
fuck with you one day. But this is gonna be like, this is a $200 bottle of whiskey. You're like, bullshit.
Yeah, but if that's the thing, I mean, there's no losers in that game. I still get drunk either way. I'm big fan of whiskey. Cheap
I
whiskey,
could definitely tell if it was
usually hotter.
Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels has a very.
It tastes great in Tennessee, by the way.
Really?
I loved it. I took a shot with every beer, and
I don't mind
It
it.
was really low elevation, so I was trying to get drunk. And every other night we were in the family house with grandma and
Mhm.
everybody. And I got buzzes on those nights, but it was the only night we got to go out and do adult shit. And it was like me and Shorty and Talon.
Yeah.
And I got pretty drunk.
That's how it was the first day on the cruise ship. Because
Yeah.
we were in Miami and I was drinking beer and it wasn't really doing anything to me. And I was like, oh, I drink at elevation. Like, I need to drink liquor and a lot of it.
Like 7 beers deep.
And so, yeah, we got on to... No, it was the day after. Because we got on the ship at probably like 9 or 10 in the morning.
It's fucking good.
It is
man.
good. It is good. I think I could tell. But yeah, we got on the ship 9 or 10 in the morning. And then you just kind of hang out on the ship until they decide to leave. And so everything's already open.
Mm,
And you can go get... we smuggled a gallon of rum
obviously.
into our room. So that
Smuggled's
was...
like the appropriate term for that, too.
Totally, you're not supposed to do that. Allegedly. Allegedly I did that.
What are
Who-
you,
yeah, they're not-
pussy?
We left the fucking bottle underneath our bed. But we kept tipping our
Housekeeping
people. You would leave and go up and go to the buffet and eat lunch and come back, and there'd be a swan and your bed would be made.
Sick.
Just like, what the fuck?
This is lovely.
Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, so the first day, I started drinking hard, and then we'd go to the bars, and you'd get those giant pina coladas and giant margaritas.
Just full of sugar.
Yeah, I was just like
so much sugar.
Didn't eat much at all that day, and then I was super hammered, and I vaguely remember Coel and my sister like taking me to the buffet, and them like I couldn't even hold my tray and my plate.
Should probably just bring you some food.
Yeah, Coel was just like, "You want one of those?" Like, "What these?" And I just had like a plate of cheeseburgers and French fries and like fried chicken and just like super drunk food. We were like right by the window, and we finally took off, and we were in the ocean, and you couldn't see anything else but water. I just remember like leaning over and like drooling.
Just zero stability.
Going
anywhere.
in and out. I think I might have had some pills, some pain pills, or
Did you smuggle those in your body?
no,
No.
we put them in our vitamin packs,
Nice.
and we had edibles and stuff too. That was fun.
Man, I'm scared to travel with drugs.
Yeah, we didn't take any like stinky weed.
How about in
It was all
Tennessee? My dad
stuff
was
that-
like, we were sitting on the balcony, and he's like, this would be a good place to try some weed.
He was fishing, or he would have been like, "You brought weed?"
Well, I was
After you would have, you
I
want to
didn't
smoke a
bring
joint, Dad?
weed on a fucking plane, dude. And he was like, really? That's a thing? And I was like, yeah, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
What do you think all those dogs walking around there for?
Yeah, there'd be people I'd talk to in Houston. They're like, "Did you bring any weed with you?" I'm like, no. I'm not going to fly to Texas with weed on
Because
me.
they hear you're from Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a toothpick, a resin toothpick that was in my in my checked bag, the shorts. It was in the shorts. And it was in this pocket, the little side pocket on Dickie's shorts. And when we were coming back from Houston, I was in the TSA line, and someone kept poking me. And I grabbed it and pulled it out, and I was like, oh, probably shouldn't have that. Threw it in the trash. And then I went through the machine, and then I got pulled aside. I was the only one in the family.
Yeah, they have like smell machines.
I know. I was the only one in the family.
Makes sense.
I know, but that's why I didn't take anything.
Go off on a rant.
Like,
I'll be a profile. I look like I smoke weed, don't I? This is bullshit.
Just the whole family than me.
That happened to my little sister.
The
Same trip, because
Cool,
Coel. And I fucking was asking her. She got all pissed off because she lost her debit card. And I was asking her, "Do you have anything in your fucking purse? Because this is it. This is the last chance." She was like, "No, I'm fine." And then we went through, and Mandy put her hat with the purse.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, Coel was able to grab her purse before they...
She didn't even think about it.
No, yeah, she was just...
Threw it on her shoulder.
And then they were like, "Ma'am, is this your box?" And they were like, "Yeah." And so like, we gotta... It popped for some sort of chemical, blah, blah, blah. And Mandy had to go off into a room, and well, some lady groped her.
Groped her? Did she have anything, like, any finger in the butt? Anything
I don't
like
think
that?
bad. Probably up the crack.
Right.
You know, the old knife move.
So you go in her room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had to actually go to a separate room and get felt up by a lady TSA officer because her hat smelled like weed. And it was Coel's. Then they were on the plane, and Coel was like looking through her purse, and she's like, "Oh, put that shit down."
Like somebody that finds cocaine in their pocket in the bar and just lifts it up. You're like, whoa! I've definitely seen that. Somebody's just like, I didn't know I had... You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just take it from him. You obviously don't need this.
Yeah, what else would be in a tiny baggie in your pocket? Like, you can't just feel that? No. Just like drunk in a bar, holding cocaine up. Shit, crazy.
It's a good way to make friends.
What do you think of that? Herbs.
I honestly wasn't paying attention.
It's pretty basic, bitch. It's pretty white girl.
What is it?
It's the jelly tange. from last year. It was just I just found a little. I'm like, oh,
Well, that's what you gave me when you dropped me some nug.
oh, was it good?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's not great.
It's
As long as it doesn't taste like shit. That like
you have to go through a lot of selective breeding and dialing in a grow room to get shit that tastes amazing.
yeah. Yeah, I just have a friend that lives in the middle of Colorado somewhere that he's a genetics dude, and he just breeds strains, finds the ones that do good outside, and every year I get like one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Love weed.
Yeah.
Especially when you can grow it and don't have to spend, $30 a week on it, which is a fucking joke, because when we had the least amount of money in our lives, we were spending $50 minimum a week.
Yeah. Making that shit last.
Yeah. I don't smoke that much anymore.
I've been trying to do like 3 bowls a day.
So that's way more than me.
I usually smoke one in the morning with my cup of coffee, get my day going, and then I'll take a break and smoke at lunch. And like these bowls though, like these are tiny ass bowls.
Yeah.
So maybe like one of those bowls a day,
Yeah.
which is not that much.
I'm smoking one of those like every other day, honestly. Yeah. I smoked a third of a joint earlier.
When we were in business, we smoked a lot of our profits. Just jars of weed. Just like, oh, you want to smoke? You want to smoke a blunt? It's like, we got this giant new bong. Like, pack it. The whole thing.
Giant bowl piece. The bottom half tastes like shit because there was way too much.
Do you remember
weed.
the hookah style glass piece that we had for a little bit before it broke? It broke pretty quick. It had hoses on it.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty sweet. But yeah, that one broke. And then the lion pipe, that one was very sad.
There's at least 10 pipes that broke, I bet.
That was probably more than that.
Yeah.
But it was so risky to smoke in the kitchen. The tile was just instant
Because
death.
if you were standing in a circle smoking weed in the kitchen, that meant it was like 1 a.m. Everybody's like, it was like our bowl before bed together, and everybody, just every other time somebody would miss the drop off.
We were only alive 19 years, so we were more clumsy then. Our body's still kind of figuring out how to be drunk and
I haven't
high.
dropped a pipe in a minute.
It's been a long
though.
time. Yeah.
I love my pipes.
I had a box of pipes that were in the closet, and for some reason they just decided to fall one night when me and Quell were sitting in bed. It was just like, just glass breaking. It was kind of scary.
It's glass, it breaks usually.
Yeah. It broke probably 4 or 5 pipes in
Damn.
that box. It was
That's
pretty shitty.
unfortunate.
But I got a lot of pipes when I worked at the smoke shop.
Oh, yeah.
I would just take home pipes that were all fucked up that would have little cracks in them and shit because we couldn't sell them anyway.
Yeah.
Or we probably could, but that was my justification.
For sure. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I
No.
think I was a douchebag.
I feel that way about many of my bosses. Luckily, I work for my uncle now, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a great dude. Did you see my hat?
I did. I saw the back of it. Nice.
It's dope, right?
What kind of hat is it?
Fly Low. It's a ski company. They make like
nice.
Evan. They're like $500 jackets.
Nice.
And Evan
like
got
it.
his for like. He was like, dude, I got a steal. I got it for like $230 or something. I was like, God damn.
Jesus.
I paid full price for my jacket, and it was way less than that.
Hell.
Maybe $170. But yeah, Dusty said they're up here in Durango at the mall, like downtown mall, and his wife Angie saw this hat and she thought I needed it for winter.
Oh, it matches your jacket.
I know. I don't know if I like that. That's too fly,
Too matchy.
Too matchy.
My mom's gay neighbor who
Okay.
redecorated their house.
I
He would
like
always
this
say
story
that.
already. Too matchy.
That's too matchy.
Right. No, the girls that have been in my life, Sarah a lot, just instilled these fashion values, and they're very basic. It's kind of like my cooking skills,
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to Google cooking, but that's because I like to eat fancy shit.
Cooking.
But clothes, I just have these weird rules in my head. It's just like you're wearing the same color shirt as your jeans. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, it's a clean shirt. It's just like, it just looks weird. and just over and over. You're just like, I'm not going to do that anymore.
I don't know. Sometimes when they match, they look nice. Usually brown and white.
Yeah, these shorts and
Brown
white
and
shirts look
black
so
and-
good.
Yeah. Red, black, and white. Who the fuck are we to talk about fashion?
We can say what we like.
That's
we,
true.
We have the right to an opinion. This is motherfucking America, Phil. Land of the free, home of the brave. I'm just going to pull a Jacob Jonas and be like, 1776, bitch. And just start like random America quotes. What do you got?
1776? Like, from a time period?
Uh-huh.
Like a quote from a time period?
Yeah.
Um,
Isn't that when the Declaration of Independence
mhm.
was? Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something.
Oh. Just think of like the most American thing you can think of. I'll help. Eagles.
Eagle. Oh, I thought I was
Bulls.
I was thinking of a quote from the founding fathers.
no,
That's
I
why I
didn't
was
have
like,
that.
this is gonna take me a sec. So I was like, this is put me on the spot, man.
I quoted Jacob Jonas when he was in a fight in Budapest.
I get you now. I was confused. I thought we were supposed to talk shit, but like how they would in 1776.
Oh, no, that's not what I was saying at all.
I was
Sorry.
like, you feather bottom dick licker.
That's good. I don't know if they called them dicks, though. What do you think they called them? Do you think Dick or Pecker came first?
Pecker, probably.
You think? Because
Maybe.
you could say it more
Yeah, Pecker.
readily. You can say Pecker wherever you want. And it does sound a bit English.
Fucking pecker.
Your English accent's
Bloody
fun.
pecker.
We should do the rest
Trying
of the
to-
episode like that.
Trying to sit here eating my fish and chips. You over here flashing your pecker at me.
English cheese.
Motherfucker.
I'm out of whiskey already? God damn it.
Mm.
That's why I drink beer.
Goes down well.
I take the same amount of drinks. That's the problem. That is the issue.
You gotta
my
take
friend.
sips.
I really like your Beanie Baby up there.
Well, that one's my mom's.
Oh, really?
It's for her birthday,
Oh, when's that?
August
Oh, cool.
30th
Nice.
or 31st.
All right, I'm going to be at the Billy Goat
31st.
Saloon doing comedy on August 30th.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I have to do 20 minutes. I'm
That's
so
a lot.
glad Callie told me. Dallas was just like, yeah, we'd love to have you part of the show. Didn't say shit about it the other night. Because I was thinking I'm opening for sure, 10 minutes. Callie was like, no, she wants everybody to do at least 20. It's like, okay. I can do it.
Yeah.
But
20 minutes goes by pretty fast.
it's a long time to be on stage.
So you start spitballing it. Improv.
I'd probably start with that if I was going to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's always best to start with crowd work. That way you have your material to fall back on. But if you do all your material, then start doing crowd work.
Who knows where it's going to go?
It just goes downhill. She was like, yeah, it's a pretty right-wing, Trump-loving room. I was like,
They tend to like dick
I'm
jokes.
fine with that, yeah. It's not like I tell liberal jokes.
No.
Maybe I can tell a little more racism in my set.
I would be cautious.
I'm not doing anything racist.
Even just to think
But
of a
at
racist
least-
joke.
At least in the ranch, you could talk shit about white people. I feel like that's going to be a bad place to talk shit about white people.
You never know. If you do it in a...
I know they have like a
classy
sect
way.
of the KKK in Bayfield.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a minor racist.
But maybe they have a
Sect.
good sense of humor. Like, yeah, we are fucking racist.
That's not usually how those guys work. Usually they're pretty proud to be white. That's
Yeah.
that's an issue. Brown pride.
we-
Nobody has a problem with
we
that being on Kane Velasquez's
Do like
chest.
to act ignorant.
Yeah. But I bet my white people shit about like Durango, like adventurers that like look down, because I have a joke about I'm too old to fuck in a tent unless I have an air mattress. But the problem with Durango is that people look down on you if you bust out an air mattress, like in a camping situation. That's happened to me. They talk shit. Kevin Sanchez, oh, what are you doing, building the Ramada? I was like, no, I'm just trying to fuck without bruising my tailbone. And
Yeah. Who's the dummy? Got your battery-powered pump. Everybody's just jealous.
But yeah, that's the whole point of that joke. But I think those jokes would do better in Bayfield than they do in Durango.
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of people in Bayfield are like, yeah, shit, we don't go camping without a camper,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, I think a air mattress is fine.
But in Durango, a lot of people are like, oh, pussy.
Yeah. Those people also don't use deodorant.
Some of them don't shave their bush.
You
Which
gotta-
is, I really don't give a fuck about the bush.
You gotta trim your bush.
I say trim for sure. I don't care if you shave it, to be honest.
Have you seen these shampoo pranks?
Have you seen a red bush?
I have.
I enjoys it.
He was a nice fella.
Ed, what is it? Ed Sheeran?
Huh? Ed Sheridan?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yep, that was him.
Bird. Boom. Oh, the shower pranks.
The shampoo pranks. This black guy is so funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where he rinses out his hair and somebody pours more shampoo.
Yeah. Those chicks are fucking hot.
They are super
Jesus
hot.
Christ.
Good choice in women to choose to prank. Is that... Who's that? Is that Hassan Minaj? It is, huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm racist.
All Indian people look the same.
This is the giant black dude trying to get shampoo out of his hair, and a smaller Hassan Minaj looking motherfucker keeps pouring shampoo in his head over a wall.
He keeps looking at the shampoo bottle and reading the ingredients.
That's fucking awesome.
So he has to keep pushing the button too. The shower stops.
And he's putting a shitload of shampoo on his head.
So much.
Like a big handful of shampoo. That's pretty good. He's all scrubbing it and shit.
Oh god, those chicks are so hot.
They really are.
We need to move to the beach.
Clearly. Let's move to the fucking beach.
I think that's the option. This one would be hard because
Huh?
this one would be difficult.
Because there's two of them.
There's two of them and you're hard behind the...
Right. Yeah, it's easier with the big black dude when you're not hard at all. But this is fucking
Speak for
hilarious. This
yourself.
chick was just reading ingredients.
Just like it won't come out.
That's tough, man, with two of them. I bet somebody's across... Whoever's got the camera's like, all right, go. You know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're looking up. Oh my god.
Non-vegan shampoo.
What a twat. Oh, this chick's hot too. Jesus, we should go to the beach. She's less like classic. Well, she's pretty hot.
She's Latino hot.
I do like Latinas. This is such a funny thing to do. Just keep pouring shampoo on people's heads. They're getting all pissed.
It's so funny. The black guy.
He's fucking pissed. He just punched the ground. Then he does it again. He just lost his shit. That's... It's causing a scene. Like, who would think to look up?
He's used like a whole bottle of shampoo.
He's pissed.
Oh, that's fucking great. What the fuck's going on?
Just like shampoo they've used for years too. And they're just like,
Non-vegan, non-GMO. It won't wash out of your hair if it's not vegan.
obviously. Chicks are getting pissed. I love it. How long?
It's funny shit.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to
hang out here. Let's just do shower pranks all day. It's like you're being filmed.
What is that? Who Man TV?
Yeah, Who Man TV.
Shout out to
that
those. Shit is fucking hilarious.
Those guys. Oh, that's funny shit.
God, I love whiskey, Phil.
I'm gonna have a little more.
Please. I drank a bottle of whiskey in a week.
That's not that bad.
There was beer too. But I think, all in all, I drank $40 worth of booze.
Shoot
this
up
week.
heroin.
I drank $40 worth of booze. Not terrible.
No.
$20.
But you could. What else could you done with that $40?
Well, I was gonna drink it.
Wouldn't like 40 minutes in a strip club.
40 minutes. I get excited when I get there. I bust my load early, and then I got like another
40.
30.
I could make $40 last 40 minutes.
I feel like I make 100 less like an hour. Or at least my experience with girlfriends. You always cash out 100. You hand at least a quarter of them to her. Don't give them all to her. She will make it rain. I've seen $25 just.
Oh yeah.
One swipe of the hand, and I'm not trying to be stingy. And these girls work hard, but
It's kind of weird, but you got to take my dad.
Your boys win. Oh,
My dad is
Dusty. I'm
the
sure
best to take.
I'm sure Dusty would.
He would just like disappear and then come back and bring us another 100 full of ones.
I bet your dad's even. Yeah, I don't think Dusty would do that. He might throw you a bill, but after that, if you want to see more, you got to do it yourself, kind of thing. Or I see Dusty more as like buy you a couple lap dances, you know.
Couple lamps.
Couple lamps. I feel like the man would just
You know
want
what
you to
you
have.
need? You need a good lamp.
You gotta light up the corners in your house.
When you don't want a lot of light, but you need to read.
Keeps away demons, you know.
Keeps away demons.
That's not how my Uncle Dusty talks at all, by the way.
I know. Totally not. There's somebody, uncle, that talks like that, though.
Oh,
that
yeah.
would buy them lamps
And
instead of lap dances.
If they were one of our very few listeners, they thought that was funny as
Yeah,
shit.
for sure.
Keeps away demons, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been having some weird ghost things happening around the house.
Tell me.
Just random things
Tell the
falling
world.
off, like the box of pipes that
How
have been
long ago was
sitting up
that?
there for months, and then just decided to fall off.
When did they fall?
Probably a few weeks before we left to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like 3 days ago. It's like
No.
Gary was checking out your pipes.
No, it was before we left to the Grand Canyon.
I
Just
was
random
using your
things happen.
pipes like a Blockbuster where I just take one, leave $1, bring it back when you were gone.
Cool. I was like, ooh, $1.
So
I saw none of those dollars. Ooh, $1.
no, I didn't do that.
I
But
didn't think so.
I don't know how.
You don't have to pay for my dirty pipes.
Just what she said.
You could just take them. You don't have to pay for my dirty pipes. I just want some crack.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. There's people do some nasty shit
Yeah.
with some nasty ass people.
You know, I don't
Like you
think
could
I'll
really
ever-
lower your standards. It's amazing how far down you can really go before you hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, you spent $40 on alcohol last week, but yeah, you didn't suck dick for heroin.
Well,
That's where I'm like, I gotta get my shit together.
generally I'm about a $20 or a $10 a day drinker. If I don't go to the bar, like 6 beers, you know,
Every day?
pretty much.
Dang. That's
I have a pretty high tolerance, and I'm usually drinking Bud Light, so there's that.
yeah, six Bud Light. 6 Bud Lights isn't as bad.
But I made an 18-pack and a bottle of whiskey last the week, which doesn't make me very great, does it? Doesn't paint me in a good light.
But I made a 18-pack and a bottle of whiskey last
Kelly
week.
also brought me a 6-pack of Pinstripe that is now gone. I got two left. Maybe one.
Are you asking for help here? Just like
I'm just analyzing
I don't
my
have a
drinking problem on the
but,
podcast. No, I'm not saying
but
I don't have
drink
a
a
problem.
lot.
I'm pretty aware I have a problem.
I don't think you have a problem.
But we do Sober October every year, and I'm going to
I
make it.
think it's only a problem when you're having health issues.
I definitely don't have health. That's the thing. Consequences pretty low. You know, some days I wake up a little more sluggish than other. Most of the time I make it to the gym.
Yeah, I think it's when you hit like 60, 70, and you're drinking 6 or 7 beers a day for 40 or 50 years when it starts kind of affecting your organs.
Well, yeah, but let's be honest. They say you're on the back 9. At 70, I'm on the back 4 or 5, you know? Like, there's not a lot of holes left anyway. Let's go ahead and enjoy the ones we have, you know, before our wives pick us up because we got too drunk at the golf course kind of vibe. That's actually not bad. There's a joke there.
We should go get drunk and play golf.
I love golf.
Sounds fun.
Only when I'm drinking, though.
Yeah.
I don't, especially if it's hot.
We'll take some.
I want to get
Some
dehydrated.
drugs, some vape pens.
Wink.
Wink, wink. Acid.
That sounds awesome, though, does it not?
Dosage.
Like a half hit a dose
Yeah.
at golf?
That sounds. You'd be giggling and having a good
It would
time.
be competitive.
Like 4.5 hits.
Everybody would be,
You'd just be swimming
3 hits at the house is a risky.
for real.
That's not
It gets-
something I
it
do.
gets it-
I haven't done that since that one.
Yeah,
dance
it's amazing. People tell me the amount that they take sometimes.
festival. Yeah.
Like sick. I took like 6 hits.
I know. I was
The floor-
so proud of.
The floor completely disappeared. And I lost sense of reality. But it was, all in all, it was a pretty good time.
I was so proud of one of our comedian friends. There's 2 of them, and they both got some acid. I feel like that's a good time not to be specific, right?
Totally.
But I was so proud of them because they got a couple hits, and one of them, he was like, I think he said he started with 1, and then he did the other half, and he was like, it was perfect, you know? Like right when I walked in the bar, he was like, "Oh, I got to talk to you, Brian. I did acid." And I was like, "Okay." And
Tell me more.
and the other one walked in, and he was like, "I was just thinking about maybe doing a half a hit." And the first one was like, "Nah, dude, fuck that. Do the whole thing. Is perfect. I was walking in the park. It was beautiful." Like, it was the funniest conversation to witness because it was both their first time doing acid. And then he went to a city, and he was like, "Do you know anybody in this city that sells mushrooms?" It's like, nobody's gonna trust your ass. Like,
No, it definitely looks like a cop. Fucking
at least the
20
cop's kid. at the
21
very
Jump
least.
Street shit.
Yeah, you look
He could definitely go back to middle school.
like a snitch.
Hey guys,
Like,
ever
to
heard
be honest,
about
homie,
marijuana?
I wouldn't have sold you weed. I'm damn sure not sold you psychedelics. But that's basically what happened to me. Similar looking cat.
Yeah.
Very too white, you know? Just a little too white. I bet Farrell is maybe the one that knows who we're talking about that's actually listening. Maybe Maya. Our listenership, the females are going up.
Really?
Yeah, man. That's what stand-up
Well, I
comedy does for
apologize
this podcast.
If I ever say anything that's offensive.
Oh, they get weeded out quick if they don't like it. That's
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
But I had one.
Most of it's jokes.
I actually talked about one girl, and she hit me up like a couple days later after we dropped it, and she was like, "I'm listening to your newest podcast, LOL. Just like, if you want to hang out this week." It's like, yeah, finally a girl listened, and she didn't fucking hate me forever.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to pee.
Okay.
I heard some awkward silence, so I just thought I'd kill it because I have to pee anyway.
All right, go for it, man.
And that's when I discovered that I had herpes.
Breathtaking story. That was. I felt like I was reading a book. You told that story so well. You know what I mean? I feel like I could picture her in my head. Him, her, transitioning, whatever.
She was good at tucking. The old tuck and twirl.
I tell you my closers about sucking a transgender person's dick. That's my closer. Hot damn. That was the whiskey.
Oh, I thought that was her name, her stripper name.
Hot damn. I was at the
stage
South.
3, hot damn.
I was at the South. Yeah.
Oh, so now on stage 3, hot damn. No, it'd probably be like, she's my cherry pie.
Yeah, Warrant kills it in the South, man.
Some Leonard Skinner. And be a simple kind of.
I don't know if that would be
the
song.
worst stripping song.
No, I would definitely.
Mama told me.
Yeah, I think like just play the guitar solo from Freebird, and that'd be a great fucking strip song.
Totally.
Yeah, that shit
I
was
could see that.
so tight.
I don't really pay attention to the songs, unless you're getting a lap dance, because then the song usually is when it's over.
Right. So you're like, all right, verse 3.
Yeah, you get fucked if it's just a short song.
Yeah.
It's like that's when you want Freebird.
It's the opposite in church. You
'Cause
know,
it
I
lasts
went to
forever.
a funeral, and you wanted the songs to be shorter,
Mm-hmm.
but in a strip club, you want them to be longer. That's a fun thought.
Yeah, that makes sense. Funerals and strip clubs are very different.
Bro, 3 verses with the full chorus. It's 2-page long. Like, that's a long church song.
Yeah.
And they're all so generically put together. It bums me out.
I wish everybody could just get together and talk about good times.
Like, have you ever listened to music from, like, the 50s?
Mm-hmm.
Like, regularly?
Not regularly.
Right, exactly,
I mean-
because it's not that good. It's way better than church music.
Yeah.
But my grandma did tell me that when they went to church with Gigi, that the songs are when she, like, towards the end, the songs are when she would, like, perk up and really, like, get into it, you know what I mean?
Totally.
The other time she was, like, a little bit asleep, probably. She was old.
It just annoys me at funerals when they make it about Jesus and not about celebrating the person.
It's a loophole.
It's just like, okay, now we talked about this person for a sec. Now let's talk about Jesus and why Jesus wants us to be okay with death.
Right.
And why we need to be happy with Jesus. So you died.
But why not? Yeah. Like, this lady touched each and every one of you. Everybody in here. Like, why don't we, think about her and celebrate and
Yeah,
just
talk about good times, but just like, yeah,
and
I get it.
and
People-
there's no reality with it. There's no, like, the struggle is over, because she's been struggling.
Yeah.
Like, hard, dude. And you know how when people are like, she was ready, or, like, it was a good thing kind of thing. But that's because it was so bad, and you're feeling bad because you're selfish.
Yeah.
You're feeling bad because of you, and you're not going to get to spend more time with them, and you're not going to get any more love from them. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. But when you can realize that, I feel like it's a good thing, because just like, it was definitely time, bro,
Right.
And I'm not trying to be insensitive if any family's listening, but everybody knows. Like, every time I saw anybody, they were like, you should go see Gigi. She's not doing great, And
Yeah.
every time was more and more heartbreaking. But I'm glad I did,
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
the last time I saw her, I'm not positive she knew it was me. She was very generic, but every word that came out of her mouth was as loving as can be, you know? So it's...
So, yeah, I had a pretty good last memory of my grandma England.
Mhm.
Just going to see her, and
Right.
we had a good trip there. That was weird.
But that was you breathing?
Yeah.
that was a cartoon sound.
There's some phlegm in my throat.
I wheezed
And
like a week ago at my house. Go ahead.
yeah, we hung out with Grandma England, smoked weed in the forest behind her house.
With her?
No, with
Oh.
her. Me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the last time I saw Grandma England
Really?
before she died.
She's
And she
dead?
died on my birthday,
Oh, man.
like a couple years ago.
I think I remember
I was still
that,
working
actually.
at Pro Herb for Animus Herbal.
In the
And
day.
yeah, so that was the last time I got to see her. That was pretty cool.
I was happy, man. My
Watching
last one
Swamp
was sad.
People.
Swamp People, man. I do remember that. That was glorious.
She made us a dank ass dinner.
Yeah. There's mushrooms.
Fresh mushrooms.
Yeah.
My uncle got turkey mites. Getting.
Got some fucking ticks too.
Yeah, he's just like, sitting in the house, just like, oh, yep, there's one right there. It's like, go take a fucking shower, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
how about we hose you off in the front yard so you don't bring all these goddamn bugs in the
why you didn't just like come take a shower and then bring the mushrooms over?
house? Right, those are the times where I'm like, I can't take my dog to the south. She's gonna get eaten alive.
She will. There was a bunch of leeches in the creek in the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to keep looking down and swiping at them.
I've had leeches.
It'd be all over you.
From fucking irrigation ditches.
Yeah. They creep me out. They were tiny little leeches though, super tiny.
That's better.
Yeah.
When it's like the size of a bug.
They weren't really hooking in very hard. You
That's
could swipe them away.
Like a skater. Dude, the bugs are so bad right now.
It's so bad.
At work, it is fucking
I
almost
can't.
unbearable.
As soon as the sun goes over the hill, I can't go outside
Yeah.
without completely dousing in DEET.
Yeah. I got this shit from Empress Times produce stand.
That's what you're telling me.
Open every Saturday from 9 to motherfucking 3.
I need to go down there.
Check them out on Facebook. They're at Upper East Side. It's like the parking lot by the liquor store. You'll see them.
Mhm.
Two beautiful girls selling produce. And sometimes they have other stuff like soaps. They're selling citronella plants. Are you tired of mosquitoes? Get a
Damn.
citronella plant. Put that motherfucker in a 5-gallon pot and just leave it for a while.
I ate some edibles last night, and I was outside playing ball with Brody, and this grasshopper came flying by, and I smacked it with the
Really?
chuck it stick,
Nice.
and it flopped over into this ant pile, like with the red and black ants, and that was crazy. They were like ripping it apart, and it was so fascinating.
Sick.
And I felt kind of.
I wish you would have filmed it.
I think I got a little bit of it somewhere. But yeah, it was intense.
That would make our Instagram
They
so much better.
They're just ripping them apart.
That's awesome. Fuck them.
It was, yeah, fuck those.
I see ants on my plant. I'm like, word, keep
It
the
was
bugs
like
off, fellas.
a natural documentary just in front of my eyes.
Except with you
put
and a dog ball thrower.
Uh-huh. And I'm
like
like,
it was all natural after the fucking thing was stunned, but before that, it was also natural, and then you intervened, which is natural.
I'm natural.
Yeah, I agreed.
This is all natural.
Sorry, I just realized that while I was saying it.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It makes me mad when you say that,
It
Brad.
makes me mad when you say that.
I know. Because we care about each other.
Yes, Dad, we do. Sorry. I can't help myself. Dude, Can we change gears? Sorry. What I wish my car sounded like.
Ooh, yeah, I want to get a race car.
Me too.
Been looking at them.
I know Colby was trying to talk me into making my Nissan into a fast car. He's like, it's not hard.
No.
But he just keeps planting little seeds in my head. He's like, it'll be fast, man.
They're
But I just know it's
pretty
gonna
easy
be
to
like
work on.
new everything. Like
Yeah, but those engines are pretty
tires
easy to
are
pull.
a G.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's where my mind
Yes, oh,
starts.
yeah,
It
you
was
can-
a $1,700 car.
For real. You could, like, these,
I feel like I could buy a pretty quick car for like $7,000.
these Audis you can get for
10, yeah.
this one's really nice though.
What
but
is
it's
it?
6-speed manual.
Oh, I do like
Audi
that.
S4.
That's what Evan was
It's a
looking at.
V8. These things are mean.
That's what Ev was looking at, and then I think he bought a Honda Accord for $1,500 or something. And he put a
They just sound.
Isn't that knob just the speakers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for the mics? Got it. Yeah, Audis are cool, man.
But
I'm
yeah, they're a lot harder to work on.
yeah. Well, my thoughts.
It sounds just like a fucking
So
supercar.
good. No, it sounds dope. Audis are cool.
But yeah,
400 horsepower. Yeah, that's dope.
that one's chipped and tuned and
Viciously tuned,
viciously tuned.
as it says.
You can put little superchargers on them.
Yeah, for
turbos.
sure.
I like the naturally aspirated sound though. It sounds good.
Sounds way better.
It sounds like a German supercar.
Yeah.
It's you can tell the difference between that and like an American V8. Yeah, it's
The growl.
different kind of growl.
I love it. I love them both though.
Yeah, me too.
But
I love the different sounds. I'll like listen to car sounds when me and Quill were
Hey,
hanging
baby,
out together.
what kind
Like,
of
what
car
is this? I put on a Cummins. She's like, a tractor? I was like, we're pretty close.
Some tractors have Cummins. Yeah, you're right.
Like, better than some chicks.
For sure.
And then she'll do it to me just to make fun of me, but then I'll nail it. She'll be like, what kind of car was that? And I was like, that was a Priest.
I think it was the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah. Yeah, for a budget vehicle, just a little Honda Civic, then you could, but yeah, you can Frankenstein them and put so many different parts on them, engine swap them. They make a really fast car, like super fast for under 10 grand. But you're putting a lot of work into it.
I just don't feel like I'm that place in my life.
Totally.
I feel like you need a shop. I feel like you need at the minimum a garage.
Yeah. You could.
I have 9.
You could put up a little temporary cover garage thing people do. They're like $200 or $300. They're completely enclosed.
Yeah, that's an
You
option.
can make it work, but yeah, you really have to put a lot of time into it.
Just like an
Or you
engine
just
stand on a shitty gravel driveway.
or you just save up
Holes.
enough money and buy a car that's already been built, that's in really good shape,
Yeah,
and then you don't have to do anything to it
I think.
other than when it breaks down.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about. I don't know if I'm gonna move next fall or not, or next spring. I don't. It might be a little quick. I kind of feel like I'm just. I don't want to get too big for my britches in comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I really want to make a good first impression. If I'm gonna spend the money and make the effort of moving to a city,
Totally.
I need to know that when I get on stage, it's gonna be strong.
And we
People are gonna wanna.
can make trips.
Yeah,
and go to places
That's what I
and
was thinking. Yeah, just go do a week.
Get
here,
on Kill
do
Tony
a
one
week
time
there.
and actually do good, and you're gonna get a couple Instagram followers.
Dude, I think I could fuck up 60 seconds.
Fuck yeah.
Like, if I took my 10-minute set and turned it into 60 seconds,
just
take out
jokes.
the bangers, just fucking punchline, just quick setup, punchline.
just being funny at all and actually being polished and prepared seems like a great thing to do on Kill Tony.
Yeah,
It's amazing the
it's
dumbasses
rare
that
that
get
somebody
pulled.
murdered. You know,
Yeah.
that I'm laughing
Right.
a lot. You know,
And this
like
just not
I laugh more at the interview process, honestly.
a lot of times they're just not, they haven't even thought about a set.
It's like, my husband brought me and I signed up, and they're like, "You stupid bitch."
Yeah, it's pretty ruthless. It's like,
Yeah.
have you listened to this show?
Do you
Like, yeah,
know-
I'm one of your biggest fans. Like, what the fuck do you think was gonna happen when you came up here?
Jesus.
Idiot.
Yeah, I had a. Did I tell you I had a dude ask to come on the podcast, and I was like, "What do you do?" He was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "We got to do something interesting, man. Like, we got to have something to talk about.
Underwater basket weaving.
We've never had a 10-minute conversation in real life. I don't know how you think it's gonna go on the microphone, but rarely great. If I'm in the room with somebody I'm gonna have a great podcast with, usually we have a good talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or if we bump into
And
each
even
other, you
the
don't
first
know us.
podcast after that, sometimes like the first 10 minutes is like, it's weird for them.
Yeah.
It's definitely gotten more comfortable for me.
Right, but this guy seems like he's a little bit awkward around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know his name. He knows my name because he goes to a lot of comedy and people introduce me every night. So
Yeah.
it would be hard for him to forget my name. And I don't know his name. And when I asked him if he's ever listened to the podcast, he was like, "Tell me about this podcast. What's it about? Can I come on?" Just like all at once. I was like,
Can I come on?
it's the wrong ingredients. Like, if you left the laugh stick out, I'd tell you gladly. But now you make it weird. I got to be like, I got to talk to my buddy. And, well, at first I was like, "What do you do?" And he finally came up with kind of a general Durango answer. Just like, It's not really enough, man. Like,
I'm a line cook.
he showed me well, that's fine. We could talk about cooking food.
Yeah.
You know, if you're funny.
I'm not that funny.
Right. I mean, I'm not that funny. I don't have anything to talk about, but I should come on, man.
I play video games.
Right. Because if there was just somebody right here, we wouldn't be having this conversation, right?
No.
That's the interest. That's the thing. Like, people are like, I just want to come sit in. And I'm like, no. Like, if you're coming, you get a microphone.
Yeah, we're gonna sit here and talk to you.
Yeah, I can't fucking
like, where are your hands?
when gigantic podcasts like Below the Belt or whatever, and there's somebody talking off mic, and it goes more than 30 seconds. It drives me goddamn insane. Like,
Yeah.
like Brendan Schaub sometimes has a 5-minute conversation with somebody that's off mic, and I'm just like, bro.
And you say what?
Set up another mic, please. Like, I don't care if there's 5 guys over there. Just throw a mic over there, so at least we have an idea.
They have the possibility to do that.
What is going? It's $125. Like,
Even Jamie sometimes. I'm like, talk louder.
yeah.
I think he's socially scared of it.
Well, and he's
But
talking to Jay. He's at work.
Yeah.
Like a lot of podcast people, they're doing it because they feel free and all that jazz. Jamie's at work.
Right.
And I feel like sometimes he gets loosey-goosey, you know?
Mhm.
And Rogan's like,
Yeah, well,
everybody in here is stoned to the bone. And Jamie's like, yeah. It just starts going off or whatever, you know?
Joe will light him up, too, if he disagrees with him.
Jamie!
I think he's scared.
You should.
Hey, stop scrolling.
Well, and
Go back up.
He says shit so much like he's smarter than you. It's just like, no, that can't be true. Like,
Yeah.
Look it up. No, not that. Look this up. But it's fucking awesome. Did you hear the new one today? Or it might have been yesterday. Jean-Jacques
I didn't.
Machado. It was good.
Nice.
It was very about jiu-jitsu and life and balance, but it was only like an hour and a half. Is it weird that I see like an hour and a half on Joe Rogan's podcast? I'm like, fuck, that's not long enough.
An hour and a half?
Yeah.
I don't think it's weird.
Well, it's
just you're used to 3-hour conversations.
Well, it's a big portion of my day too. It's what I fill my time with, you know. And especially somebody that you admire, you know, somebody that you would like to hear 3 hours from, just because that's his basis.
Cool thing about Joe Rogan is he can go back thousands of episodes.
Yeah.
And find some shit that you've never even heard. There's definitely a podcast you've never heard.
Maybe, dude.
Really?
I gold mined hard. I've been driving in the woods for 6 years, dog.
I bet there's one podcast you haven't listened to.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. But it's probably, like, who's the guy from Andy?
He's been doing it for 10 years.
Right.
So.
Right. But there's days I've listened to 5 podcasts. You know? Like painting houses and shit.
Yeah.
Just like every day I was like, gotta get more Joe Rogan. And just going through old ones and just download. But there's definitely some I haven't heard. But they're probably with people that I wasn't interested
really
in.
care about.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't even know.
Have you heard the Andy Ruins Everything one?
Adam Ruins Everything?
Adam. Yeah, that guy. It's such a bitch.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to say it here.
How long ago was it?
Probably 2 or 3 months.
Really?
It was.
I don't remember that one.
Everything Joe said, and he was just like, but you got to agree with this. And he was just like, well, just vegan and just the weirdest, like, just such a pussy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of YouTube people debunking a lot of his shit.
Such a pussy, dude. he was talking like he was a hot chick, and Joe had a reason to be like, okay, you're right. But he'd be like, well, no, like. I don't
know if I want to listen to it now.
I listened to half of it, and it sat on my phone for a month, and I finally was just like, no, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Well, fuck that guy then.
It was just boring because he couldn't just. And either way, but it is Rogan's platform, you know? So he's like, well, I can't just give up on this preposterous fucking side of things. Like, I can't just not say that this is stupid. You can definitely get in it. Whatever.
I kind of want to smoke some of this.
Okay.
I just got it. I don't know.
I don't have any dispensary weed. All I got is that.
There it is.
And I just had to search through the old box of weed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, some of it looked pretty rough. Just dry. Dry.
Yeah, I've smoked a few popcorn nugs that were pretty old. It's like, ugh, that was pretty rough. It definitely dries out.
Yeah.
And gets kind of weird.
Kinda weird when you're smoking old weed. I've been watching. Randomly I thought of this, what I was thinking about earlier, and I thought it was significant. But they say, do what you love and the money will come, right?
That's what they say.
That's what they say. So I'm going to keep doing the podcast and stuff, and hopefully there will be money. If you're interested in
Coming.
sponsoring this podcast, hit a brother up.
We've been doing it.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah. I love it. It makes me happy, and
Yeah, if you
it's at the very least it's an excuse to hang out with you,
Right.
man. Like at the very, very least.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
I get
nice.
to fucking kick it with the cheese. Because on one side you're hoping something happens, maybe, you know, and we're recording something and being consistent, and there's all these factors that you're like check, but I still get to hang out with the cheese. And sometimes it's the best reason we have to hang out with each other.
Right.
You know, do you think we'd be hanging out right now if it wasn't for the podcast?
Probably not.
Probably not, right?
Mm-mm.
But we
It's
have
a nice
this,
excuse.
this beautiful platform.
I like the monthly breakfasts with James and Evan too. That's fun.
Those
We just roast James the whole time.
I do like roasting James.
He gets worked up.
He does.
He gets saucy.
He gets all pissy.
And then it just makes me want to fuck with him even harder.
I know. I noticed that. I like that. Dave has that same.
Because I know he's
instinct.
not going to do anything to me.
Right. Dave has that same instinct, but he does it to strangers, and he doesn't know how to fight at all. Dave will not even on stage, just like in a bar, just like say some shit to people that could definitely cause a fight. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna.
And you know he doesn't know how to fight?
He's told me many times. Yeah, many times.
Dave,
It's
you
just
shouldn't
like-
tell people that. If you don't know how to fight, you got to get the crazy factor over people.
And there's definitely not that.
Have you seen the Whitney Cummings special on Netflix?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she's
Is it
talking
called
about-
Can I Touch It? Yeah.
I think I don't remember.
Shout out to Whitney Cummings
Yeah.
for calling her special Can I Touch It. That's fucking awesome.
But the part where she's talking about what you should do if you think you're being stalked by a guy, and she just like pull out your lipstick and be like, "That's what you want."
Brilliant.
That's what you got to do in a fight too. I mean, if the guy thinks you're fucking insane, he doesn't want to fight you. Or pull your pants down.
I'd probably still fuck that dude up.
Somebody pulled his pants down and like looked like he was about to shit in his hand and throw it at you. He would still try to fight him.
I got a quick step in sidekick. Like, if you act like you're going to throw shit at me, I might kick you in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. It depends on
That's
what level
that's
I'm
gonna
at.
get the shit
'Cause-
going for sure.
Right, but most of the
Just
time
a
I would never
real
be at
clean
that
leg
level.
kick.
Right. Most of the time I'd never be at that level where, like, when I first met Chris Ariano, let's just say Chris Big Head Ariano, he was very polite, very nice.
I thought you were gonna say he threw shit at you.
No, but if the first time I met him, he took off his pants and acted like he was gonna shit in his hand to throw it at me, or meant to, whatever, but I wouldn't have kicked him. Like, I
No.
might have laughed, you know. But if I feel really, because he was never like threatening.
Right.
He obviously wanted friends, and he wanted in on the comedy scene, and he wanted to get every opportunity he could, and he was polite, and now he's a friend, you know.
Well, so if Dave acted like he was gonna shit in his hand, you do the same thing. Just walk away, right? See, I'm telling you, it's a good tactic. You would punch Dave right in the face, wouldn't you?
I think I'd kick him in the stomach or the leg.
Yeah.
I do feel like if Dave like came at me with his hands up, I would kick him as hard as I could in the quad. I feel like that would stop progression very quickly. I don't think he would collapse or anything, but I think he would realize what's happening and just be like, because we've
Really
never had anything to fight about.
Drive your your shin into the soft meat. It hurts real bad.
I have a craving for that because I don't have a punching bag. I haven't been going to the fight gym at all. Like, I have a craving to kick something hard. Like, as hard as you can.
That bag at the gym works pretty good.
I just forget about it.
There's always a fucking pickleball competition going on down there.
Yeah, they go hard on the pickleball.
God damn, fucking pickleball again?
I feel like I could fuck some old people up at pickleball. They went our old audience. Not you, Dad.
We can have a pickleball. No, fuck that. I don't want a pickleball competition.
I feel like my dad would be pretty good
We
at
need to do
pickleball.
something different for YouTube. Some sort of contest. The Green Light Weekend.
Ring toss.
KY Jelly Wrestling.
Donuts to dicks.
But with like Sammy Hughes and
Right.
Adam from the lake.
Yeah, we're going to have
He'd
Adam
fuck
on.
everybody else.
We need to have Adam on.
No, shit him up.
He wants to come on.
He would be hilarious.
He would
And
be
he's got
too
a
much.
lot of crazy stories.
I'm kind of concerned about it. You know how I've said I get a little overwhelmed by doing podcasts with like Sean. He's just like has obscure references and he thinks really fast and he's just got some years on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
It's
feel
good
like-
though. I like it.
Feel like I could be there at his age. I could be at that like processing speed because it's just like yeah, but it's awesome. But I almost get like overwhelmed.
We also always get really high.
Well, you're not gonna live forever, Phil. This is America. Specifically Colorado, but this shit's legal.
It is.
If you're living in a place that's not illegal or not legal, you should tell us about how hard it is. Just hit us up on Instagram at GLW_podcast.
C. That means yes in Spanish, Brian.
No,
I didn't know if you knew that.
that means no in Spanish.
It does.
That's my favorite one because it's universal almost. 9! Except in German,
That
where
was-
you have to say
That was very aggressive.
Well, Tom Segura and fucking Bert Kreischer were talking about Hitler.
I don't think it was
Half that
necessary to put
podcast.
your arm the way you did. Your hand out.
I just went like this. I don't think I did that.
No, straight.
There's no fucking way I did that. I don't have a racist bone in my body, said Trump.
That's what racist
Ha, ha,
people
ha.
say.
Fair enough.
That means your bones are made out of racism. I don't have a racist bone in my body. I just don't give money to black people.
I don't give money to anybody.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have black friends. Not good friends. Just kidding. No, there's just not a lot of black people here, which is unfortunate. But growing up, I had some Mexican friends that were my favorite friends, my best friends at the time when I was living with Tommy Thompson. Well, the friends I saw most frequently, let's say that, because I went up there like every day. And then when me and Phil were like 19, they robbed us. So that's cool.
I just had a flashback of the first boob that I saw up close. I think I got to touch it.
Who was it?
It was a girl named Brandy out in Blanco.
Ah.
And she was our neighbor's daughter's friend. And she was always over there. And we started, it was when everybody was going out.
Right.
We started going out. She started developing boobies pretty early on.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we were, 13 or 14. That seems so young, but at the time I was still so horny.
It's
crazy.
The horniest. Way horny.
It was just
And
like that boob.
No game.
That boob is still in my spank bank, even though it's. But I was 13 at the time.
Right. 13's right before high school, right? I saw my
Mhm.
first boob in junior high for sure. Boobs.
Mhm.
Yeah. Touched first boobs.
I bet she has huge boobs now. What a hook. Never mind. I love
This
you, baby.
chick had pretty big boobs at the time. Well, when I was young. It was in Snowcone.
I think she had to move to Louisiana or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably a good thing. It might have got her pregnant. 'Cause she was kind of frisky for being 14, 15.
Daddy issues.
Probably. That seems to be
Is that a bad thing to say?
It seems to be a common
Trend.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Seeking male attention and weird things happen at a young age, which is fucked up. What do we got?
We wouldn't have porn without it, though.
I do like porn.
Yeah, that's true. Some girls are just like, fuck it.
Well, that's
I'm
also
hot.
the reason some girls are like, fuck it, I'm hot, you know?
I don't have a dad.
That's the issue, yeah. But the best thing is some of them are honestly just like, fuck having a day job.
That would be the worst.
Like, I can just fuck for
if you were
a lot of money.
searching Pornhub and you saw your daughter, you probably have a hard time watching porn after that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say who told me this, but as a family credo of sorts,
There's
none
Dr.
of us
Brian
would
King.
do porn as long as Gigi was alive.
Mm.
Because nobody wanted to have Gigi see him. Well, have a porn brought to her. I don't think Gigi was
like-
searching porn.
I was
really
going to say it, but...
She struggled with the Kindle, let's
yeah.
be honest. Like, she was just reading. So,
she probably had those old romantic novels.
dude, the house was full of them.
Yeah.
Dude, hundreds.
That was old lady porn for sure.
Hundreds. Dude, every room,
Then
just
he-
a fucking shelf full.
Picked me up in his arms and carried me up the stairs.
Fuck me with this whole
Yep, that's exactly what they say.
Yeah, Wes Stein's in a play. So that's cool.
The
Sorry.
horse cock.
Well, what I
reminds you
said,
of-
fuck me with this whole... I felt like I was in a play. And then I was like, oh, Wes Stein's in a play.
I thought it
But
was
yeah.
the horse cock that reminded you of West Stein.
I doubt it.
No, he doesn't seem like a horse fucker.
No, Mr. Hand shit going on with Wes Stein.
That's so bad.
You said horse fucker first, and Mr. Hands is what comes to mind.
To be fair, you said fuck
Horse
me
cock.
with a horse cock
That's fair.
first.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's a new segment on the
Well-
Greenlight Weekend. Rewind back to see where we started this horrible shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Horse
the new
cock.
segment is fuck me with a horse cock.
Welcome back to Fuck Me with a Horse Cock.
I think if we could find the right situation, right shtick.
The right situation for getting fucked with a horse cock?
No, to talk about.
Oh, okay.
The things that were so bad that you're like, well, fuck me with a horse cock. This is terrible.
I like that. Start saying that. Quill's
Just
gonna be
get
like,
a big
Jesus
hospital.
Christ. I'm gonna say it with a British accent.
You get to the end of the grocery store line, it's like $2.50, and you're like, well, fuck me with a horse cock.
Get the dinner bill. Jesus Christ! Fuck me with a bloody horse cock. Should I do that the rest of the podcast?
If you want.
It goes back and forth.
It's-
It's good for a bit,
yeah.
and then it gets shitty.
Shitty.
Gets real bad. It's kind of like my shits.
They get real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, is it weird that I noticed that I started cooking more because I was having more solid shits?
I don't think that's. I think that's healthy. I don't think that's what healthy adults are supposed to do. See,
Right.
that gets got Australian.
But I kind of forgot about it. I don't care. You keep it going.
So
like
you
it.
started cooking more.
Yeah, dude, I had to save some money, so I cooked. You know, I made some baked chicken. First time I ever put chicken in the oven. I've always grilled it every time I fuck it up.
Baked chicken.
It was delicious, bro. And then I made like a bunch of burrito stuff, like beef and beans and rice and fucking jalapenos and shit, you know, and cooked like a bunch of that. So like this time in the week is like the race to eat it before it goes bad.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I've
that-
been getting creative because it gets boring.
That single life.
Right. So I just poured like a shitload of lettuce or salad mix type shit. It's like spinach and all kinds of shit on a plate, and then I just dumped a bunch of burrito stuff on it, then poured salsa over it. I was like, taco salad, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good shit.
Yeah, dude, it was delicious.
Were your shits before that not good?
Well, there was definitely a period
let me
of.
rephrase that. Well, your shits before that not very good.
I actually forgot that that's what we were talking about. But no, there was definitely a period of like not great shits. Maybe like
Lots
a
of
week.
hemorrhoids from pushing.
I don't think so. I don't push much. But there's definitely a hemorrhoid situation that I've been dealing with for a while.
It's a brewing.
Yeah, that's why I don't like fingers in my butt.
I got a little knot myself.
Yeah, it's not a pretty butthole. That's for sure.
I haven't seen a lot of pretty buttholes.
I've seen a couple adorable buttholes
Yeah. Adorable.
in life.
That's
Like,
I guess a way to put it.
well, it depends on how drunk I am. If I'm really drunk, I'm like, that's adorable.
Yeah.
Real Mary Poppins porno situation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Mary Poppins would say adorable. I don't know. And you're talking all weird, so.
Right.
Right. That's definitely Australian. Right, we're here at the jet ski tournament.
Jet ski tournament.
The jet ski racing championships.
You should get your jet ski going.
Melbourne.
Go to the lake.
Let's do it.
If these fucking people don't pay me my last $500, Nana's gonna repo the boat.
Well, if
And
you
then
want
my
me
dad's
to,
gonna buy it.
I'll murder them with an Uzi.
No, I would rather just my dad buy the boat. And
That's good, because
Yeah,
it
it's just
seems
not-
like a lot of work to find an Uzi.
yeah.
I don't have
And
one.
then I'm thinking more about getting rid of bodies and the whole murder thing.
Well, that's the beauty of doing it at the lake. You know what I mean? It's like a
It's
built-in.
still just a lot of pressure to have on you for the
Well,
rest of your life.
Pressure makes diamonds, Phil.
Like, remember that time we killed those people that owed me $500?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna kill them because they owed you. I was just
Huh.
had the itch. You know what I mean?
Really?
I'm just kidding.
That's not
I don't
good.
know where I'm going with this.
That's not good.
At
Is
first
that
it
why
was
you drink,
funny.
Brian?
Blood. Yes.
To push the scary murder thoughts back?
Oh, why I drink?
Yeah. Because to keep the itch away.
I think I drink for a lot of reasons. Keeps me showing up
I'm
at
really
work
hoping
every
it's
day.
not that murder thing we were talking
No,
about.
no. I've never desired to murder anybody. Well,
Yeah.
road rage is real. I'm sorry.
There's
I
been
can't
s-
stop.
There's been some times I wanted to kill some
Like-
fucking people.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill anybody, honestly. Like, I don't even want to hurt anybody. I don't even want to make anybody uncomfortable.
There's a few
Unless I'm
people I
protecting
do.
myself. Well, fuck them. Stay away.
Cunts.
Right. Oh, how about, okay. Got a story.
Uh-oh.
It's not a great one. I did
Well,
comedy at the ranch.
That's not a way to start a story.
Right. I did comedy at the ranch on Thursday.
Buy
and-
this book. It sucks.
Well, everybody knows Primus sucks. So, there's that. Marketing, bro. But it's very specific. It's target marketing
Uh-huh.
at its finest.
Yeah.
That's the definition of target marketing, I'm pretty sure.
Being targeted. Are you having problems over there?
I'm just trying to be more free.
Having technical difficulties with the cord.
Sorry. Did I stop talking a lot?
A little
Fair
bit.
enough. Fair
You're not
enough.
talking now.
Talking.
What were you talking about?
That's a good question.
That doesn't matter. Wasn't that important, apparently.
Well, it was good.
Was it? There was a story that wasn't that good.
Clearly. God damn it.
Something about a comedy show. There was a story. Ooh, I got a story.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Fuck yeah, Phil, good job. Cliff Notes, bitch. Check it out.
Clip notes. See, this is what happens. We're going to forget the story again.
All right, so I did Comedy Wednesday. There was like 12 people. I did maybe 20 this time. It was okay at the Roost. And did good. Like, I had no, there was 12. There's 12 people, and Drew said I murdered. A couple people said I murdered. There's 12 people, so I don't know if it's possible to murder, but I made everybody laugh.
I think that would be the definition.
Okay.
I mean,
I think killed comes before murder. Murder is like
you assaulted.
like an Arnold movie,
You
you know,
assaulted those bitches.
with joy.
It was a dick slapping. We'll call it that.
Okay.
I dick slapped those
So I
fuckers.
dick slapped everybody at the Roost.
You get a dick slap. You get a dick slap.
I did good comedy wise, and then
Okay.
Thursday I took the same set, added a few somethings, and did really fucking good. Really, really good at the ranch, and I was pumped. And then I did the ranch, and I was having a bad day, and I was just tired. But I was like, you know what, discipline. And I did okay. but still, not everybody did okay. Some people did really rough.
Oh.
You know, so I still did pretty good. And then people were like, I saw you the last 3 nights, and this was good. This was great. Like, you're getting better.
Nice.
Well, didn't sound like last night. So, like, you didn't laugh. That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, I don't know if you can say I'm getting better if it's not, like, doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
So if you make an adjustment, it catches somebody that's heard it off guard. That's the whole thing about Durango is everybody, it's like their weekly thing, you know, so half the people know my shit.
Right.
So I try to like mix it up and make it better or whatever. But I told the same thing 3 times this week, and there was definitely a few people that were like, well, you told the same jokes 3 times. I was like, but they're very different rooms.
Yeah, fuck those people, though.
Right, but it was like, even I was getting a little weird about it. Less genuine.
You're working on it.
But
You're not staying here forever.
But I have like a route, like a set a week. Like it changes every week, and I do it. And every week at the Roost or at the Rabbit Hole, it hits like the worst. And I think it's my presentation. I think I'm tired of saying the same shit every week. I think it makes me feel fake. So I got to work on that. I don't know how we got down this road. I'm actually pretty high at the moment.
Me too.
I have not been smoking much weed.
Yeah. I don't have much else to talk about.
How long have we done?
Oh. Whole 90 goddamn minutes.
Well, that's exactly what we're shooting for.
That's this is funny too.
People
are jerks. His buddy was driving away. They're just people being jerks. This guy has a bug that he's gonna put on his mom.
It's only funny because it was actually a black widow, so
Yeah.
that's awesome.
She might have died.
She definitely died.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was uncalled for.
What do you got to say, buddy?
What do I have to say? I want to say be nice to everybody. Obviously.
Definitely. Don't throw shit at people.
Yeah, obviously feel terrible for the people in Dayton and El Paso.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that at all, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think it's okay to say I feel bad for all the
Yeah.
parents and such,
That's-
family.
That sucks. It's weird that it keeps happening.
Yeah, I found out through podcasts, and yeah, dude, that's fucked up. Yeah, let's just end it with that.
Yeah.
What do we say after that? We've been working hard. Thanks to everybody that listens.
Yeah.
That's the reason we're here, because people keep listening.
For sure. If nobody listened, we wouldn't do this shit.
Definitely.
Well, we might.
And I'm sorry the last couple episodes haven't been on YouTube, but views are pretty low, and I'm struggling.
Yeah, we gotta get a different algorithm going.
Bouncing shit.
The YouTube.
Yeah. Definitely.
Different types of videos.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You got
we'll figure that out.
A few prank ideas, some skits.
You're
Go
gonna
do in the
prank
park.
me?
No, other people.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
I'm obviously fine with that. Other people aren't people.
I want to do a shake weight thing by the river.
Okay.
Anyway.
When the train comes by?
Train, rafters.
You know how many times I'm... Yeah.
Jump out of the woods in the 80s.
Spectators, man. I'm looking for an audience, obviously.
Costume.
Right.
Playing with my shake weight.
I'll do jokes about jerking off in front of anybody that's willing to listen.
If you look like you're by the bushes when rafters are coming by, and then you turn to them and they see you're shake weighting, not jerking off.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And then you capture the reactions.
Right.
And then we get lots of views.
Okay.
Here we go.
And
then people will like, oh, these guys also have a podcast.
See, the more single I was, I don't know. Now that I'm pretty sure I'm into something. I don't know, man. I'm terrible at relationships. Pretty sure I'm into something. Think it's gonna go great. But I'm into something with the person that I really have zero shame about anything I would do and put on the internet. It's like as long as I'm not fucking another chick, I think it's fine.
Nice.
Like, I could take a shit outside on video and put it up, and I think
that's what our first video is going to be about.
I think we should build to that.
Okay.
I think it's hard to top. It's like putting Joey Diaz as an opener. You know what I mean? It just fucks up the rest of the show. Just put him at the end, and it'll be great. Unless you got Rogan, I guess.
Well, to find all this nonsense, you can find us at Greenlight Weekend on YouTube. You can watch this.
Yes.
And maybe we'll throw some of those funny videos of Brian shitting in the woods.
With a bit of luck.
With a bit of luck.
I rarely take the GoPro, but now I have a reason. What are you, Buddhist?
Well, yeah, we interrupted each other, so I just kept it going.
Sorry.
So that you could continue to talk, and there was a calming ohm behind it.
A single note.
Mm-hmm.
Balance.
GLW_podcast on Instagram.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
Yeah. And greenlightweekend@gmail.com. Did we say that? I don't think so.
You just did.
Okay.
Boom.
Also, check out Comedy Showcase Durango on Facebook and ComedyShowcaseDurango.com, the Whiskey Reel Podcast, Animus Marketing, and, as always, at Hip Hop Trip on SoundCloud. Ethan Esparza is a bad motherfucker, and we love his music, so we use it on every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. We love you all. God damn it. Four Corners Comedy Festival, August 22nd through the 25th.
Check it out.
Yes. You can find that at ComedyShowcaseDurango.com. That's 2 shout-outs for absolutely nothing but an 8-minute spot. So. But there's an open mic that Thursday. Come check me out at Laugh Therapy. I'm going to fucking murder.
Yeah.
Or I will do terrible because I got cocky. Either way. It'll be fun.
Nah. Everybody laughs.
All right. See you next week. Peace.
Shit, get your dome shook, no luck. For you, can you feel what I'm saying? Rhyme slanging, beat banging from the pavement to the backwoods. Put your hands down if you're trying to act hood. I don't care about your steez or how you be swagging. Punks moving backwards, I'm sitting back laughing. Like what happened to the real? I be with that hip hop plus a hot meal, saying this is why you ain't, this is why you ain't, this is why you never will be great. Man, come on, for goodness sake, never have to brag or boast. My verses do the walking and you talking like a joke. Tatted on your throat, well I think your ink's whack. I'm shitting on you bitches, yeah, this my stink rap. Rock a bright pink cap and some lime green pants. Smack your mama's ass, what you think about that? Yo, I'ma bring it back with a cool 32. Hustle lava lyrics dropping right on top your crew. It's going to erupt like it's about to blow. I don't give a fuck, y'all already know. I'm running for my life, that's right, I'm motivated. Won't stop till I'm on top, elevated. You're gonna do it, son. My mama be telling me, stay away from drugs and don't be catching felonies. Nah, never. Just for the record, ma, I'd rather sell a record. And you know that I've always loved being under pressure. Yeah, get that money talking, saying be patient. Big money, honey, opportunity creating. It's so basic, bring it to your faces. Ain't no way I'll ever let nobody tell me that I ain't sick. Not a challenge that I couldn't hang with. Put your test to rest, guarantee you I will ace it. Haters still hating, people still painting. Wanna hear this shit bang on every block and every base. Speaking of the devil, get up on my level. We on the base in trouble, we gon' do this shit forever. And them ponies need to step up, I don't think that they could catch up. We mash them like tomatoes, good on pretty much whatever. Honestly, I'm in no need of any extra flavor. Any time of day I get poppin' like bacon. What you thinking? We munchin' every beat. Got the bounce down version playing in the back seat. Let me put it this way, loving this life. Get up on stage, drum bass, one mic every night. New place, same name on the dough. You're rushing to the show, fighting for the front row. Yo, I don't give a hoe, anything too nice. Nintendo 6-4, got the game up in the vice. That's right, you bitch. You ain't playing like this, that's a bet. And I'm betting that I strike rich. Pot of gold type shit, I'm 0.5 Irish. Dark brown iris and long eyelashes. Man, I'm so damn handsome. Young buck Spaniard. Girls hanging around my neck like backstage lanyards. Faster and faster, I'm killing all of them bastards. But thinking trip ain't the master. Just go lie down in the pasture. Call up your pastor and ask him what's going to happen after. Swing, swing, batter, batter. You cannot defeat my chatter, get it? Hey, batter, batter, tell me why you playing Little League. If you still can't see, then maybe you should be climbing trees. I'm number one, came straight out of 91, having fun, spitting like guns. Alright, I'm done.